exposed 7 real reasons FAAN headquarters was relocated from Abuja to Lagos. FAAN is Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, and it's been in the news for some time how the Minister of Aviation is purportedly relocating the headquarters of Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria from Abuja back to Lagos. And people have been asking questions: how, why, what is leading to this, what are the merits and the demerits, what is the business purpose, and what is the advantage of it in Lagos and the disadvantage in Abuja. So with all of these in the mind of Nigerians, 7 real reasons have been exposed. Let's go through it and understand why it happened and see whether they're tenable or not. The federal government on Thursday, January 18, relocated the headquarters of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria from Abuja to Lagos. This was disclosed in a circular by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of FAAN, Olubunmi Kuku. So according to Kuku, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, Festus Keyamo, gave the directive to move the headquarters to Lagos. Faan was established in 1976 as Airports Authority of Nigeria. However, the Civil Aviation Reform of 1995 brought about the realignment of some of the functionalities of Nigerian Airport Authority, as well as the renaming of Nigerian Airport Authority to Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. So the authority is responsible for overseeing the operations and maintenance of all federal airports. Federal Airport Authorities of Nigeria's headquarters was once located in Lagos. However, in 2020, the then President Muhammadu Buhari moved it to Abuja. So now a statement signed by the authority's Director, Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Mrs. Obiageli Ora, explained that the decision was best interest of the country, especially as it concerns public funds. The statement titled Relocation of FAAN Corporate Headquarters from Abuja to Lagos, and the statement said the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria notes the inquiries some Nigerians have made regarding the directive of the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo San, CON, to relocate the corporate headquarters of FAAN from Abuja to its original base, Lagos, where it has operated for decades until recently. So FAAN wishes to inform Nigerians that the following wide consultations by the new management of FAAN with stakeholders, which also involved the unions, it was agreed that this was in the best interest of the authority and the country for now, for the following reasons. 1. Those affected by the decisions to move the headquarters to Abuja have since returned to Lagos, as there is no office space for them in Abuja. It was ill-advised in the first place to move the headquarters to Abuja when there was no single FAAN building in Abuja to accommodate all of them at once. The number 2, having returned to Lagos, the authority would be liable to pay them their DTA, duty tour allowance, because technically they are working out of station as their official posting is to Abuja. So the minister has decided to stop this waste of public resources and rip off on the public purse. Can you imagine? So people that were moved from Lagos to Abuja have been on DTA all along. So the other option open to authority was abandon the old FAAN building in Lagos to rot away and to use its scarce resources to rent an office space in Abuja for millions of naira of public money, when in actual fact, more than 60% of its activities are in Lagos, given the huge passenger volume of the Lagos airport. So the stakeholders and the minister decided against that, and to save the country this amount of waste. The number 4, the minister has rolled out plans to get concessionaires to build befitting offices for the authority in Lagos and Abuja. And until that is done, the authority will continue to manage its old building in Lagos that can accommodate all its directors and senior officials for now. The number 5, Abuja continues to have full operational offices and the authority has not scaled down operations in Abuja. Okay, one bit. It is just the technical decision of where the authority has its corporate headquarters that has been taken without affecting the structure of operations as they are for now in both cities. Number 6, in the near future, when befitting corporate buildings have been built for the authority in both Lagos and Abuja, a final decision will be taken as to the location of the permanent headquarters depending on the exigencies of the time. And then number 7 and the last, the authority wishes to assure members of the public that it will continue to act in the best interest of the public and the country. Then number 8, the Honorable Minister is committed to taking decisions that are in the best interest of the country, especially as it concerns public funds, and will not yield to ethnic or sectional sentiments that will derail these commitments. Faces Keyamo. Okay, so the fact is that Lagos has been the location of the headquarters of FAN until 2020 when Buhari moved it to Abuja. And when it was moved to Abuja, FAN did not have any office complex at Abuja. So it means that where they are staying in Abuja now is being rented all this while. Okay, it's being rented all this while. Meanwhile, the headquarters has a building in Lagos and that building has been left to rot. Nobody's using it. The buildings begin to dilapidate, and that is actually waste of resources actually. So why do you live where you are not paying rent to a place where you are paying rent? Does that make sense? And that the workers that you moved from Lagos to Abuja have been on duty tour allowance. That means kind of outstation allowance from 2020 to today, in addition to their salary. Does that make sense? Meanwhile, in Lagos, you will not waste that money. You will rather channel that money for something else. So I think if the points given here are genuine and are true, then it makes sense. Okay. Otherwise, we also need to understand Lagos, because Lagos is already congested. We need to understand how we are adding population and adding stress, environmental stress, and all of that to Lagos. What about housing? These people moving, will they have house? Are you not going to pay them their DTA allowance when they move back to Lagos for some time for them to be able to stabilize themselves? What about the traffic system? What about all other socioeconomic problem that goes with overpopulation? We're not looking at all of that. So I think the people involved, Festus Keyamo, the Director General of the FAN and all of that, and the presidency should weigh the pros and the cons of their decisions before making it, to avoid having people to regret certain actions. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.